Welcome one and all to my channel. I'm your host Sarjan, and this will be our first episode of Loop Hero. I think there's a tutorial, so let's just jump right into it. I've seen a little bit of this game, one or two runs that Pravus Gaming did, and I was intrigued. Now let's read the story. The stars in the sky are going out, one by one. But no one notices it, no one can stop it. I'm racing to the last place where there is still hope. I need to make it before it's too late. The sounds of agony will quickly fade. The world will be destroyed, even the memory of it will be gone. And even if there is absolutely no chance of bringing it all back, there will always be someone who is willing to do the impossible. In a place without space, without time, without memories. Excuse me, had to clear my throat. Where am I? I can't see anything except this path. My head is killing me. I remember only a skeleton with a staff up in the sky. This darkness was coming from him. Did it destroy everything around here? Just standing here won't do me any good, I guess. To change between adventure, traveling through the map, and planning, stop. Modes. Press the switch, right click or space. Okay. Hope I'll be able to find some shelter before nightfall. If night still even exists without the sky, that is. Speed it up a bit. Pay attention to the day progress bar at the top of the screen. New enemies usually appear at the end of the day. Continue your journey by changing the game mode. Very well. A living ball of slime? Quite a nuisance. They digest anything they can. Hey, I remember this creature. Maybe I just need to freshen up my memory and everything will go back to normal. Traveling, fighting, and most other actions are done automatically. The player can't affect them directly. Boom, destroyed. It's hard to fight with your bare hands. I think there's an undigested weapon in the remains of that thing. You have an inventory and an item slot. You know what to do. Equip. I think I remember there was a grove nearby. Are these even my memories, or do they belong to that slime? You can use cards that are left after defeating enemies to add various new objects to the map. That's what planning mode is for. Okay. Let's put the grove there then. Good, now continue your journey. Oh, rat wolf spawned. It's living and has a soul. Oh. A forest rat wolf? I was right, some emotional stress, a few vivid images, and a bit of adrenaline. I'll forget it all like a bad dream. I mean, I'll remember it all like a bad... Damn it, good thing nobody heard that. As you probably already knew, you can get new items and cards during battle. Some items have unique features, as do most of the cards. By hovering over an item or card, you can inspect its properties. Same damage, but higher evasion. Forest. So there's a forest there, a rock there. I know there's like combos of having mountain or hill or whatever, and have, or a boulder, have a big rock and the smaller rocks around it makes a mountain. But I don't remember. That's all the combos. Like that's basically the only one I remember. Good, so there's a mountain over there and a forest over here. The wall's almost back. The branches and stones in my backpack are sure sign of that. Some of your actions will yield resources that you will need later on, but not right now. But that shouldn't stop you from looking at them right now. Continue your journey by changing game mode. Very well. I think it's time I get some rest. The game itself is a journey on a looped path. Only you will decide when it's time for the hero to return to the camp. Either you or the fangs and claws of your enemies, of course. But you can retreat almost any time, but a special animation will let you know when it's safer to do so. Okay, let's retreat. You consider returning to the cozy camp right now, while you're still alive and walking. Good thing the camp is right nearby. Now's the perfect chance. Very well, let's retreat. It's cold and dark here. A small fire can solve both of those problems. Nice place to set up camp. This is when all resources you gather will come in handy. Who would have thought? You have just enough wood and stones to make a campfire. What a nice coincidence. Build a campfire using the building function. While in a camp, press the build button. Select the campfire and place it. Then we have like a bunch of buildings. Yeah, 2 warehouses, for example. Farms doesn't have a counter on. Boom, a campfire. Congratulations, you've beaten this annoying tutorial. You can now start your first expedition. Or not, do as you wish. Boom, tutorial done. Common campfire, warm and cozy. Monsters keep away from it, so it's a nice spot to have some rest between your travels. It's also a center of your camp and starting point of your adventure. Restore 20% of max HP upon entering campfire tile. Okay. Do let me know if I need to adjust the volume or anything. Build, we don't have any resources, so let's go on a new expedition. Start. This path, everything is wrong, but I remember. It looks like a completely different place, and it's empty again. Do my actions have any meaning? Like I have a choice. If I need to give up and cry to save the world, I am the worst savior of all. Let's do it. And just waddle along, get equipment and resources to build up. Okay, it's just a single one. That should be fine. Oblivion. Groove. Let's put the groove down here. Oblivion, a bit of the Lich's magic, causes anything to be totally forgotten. Erases any established tile. And delete monsters. Do want some equipment though. Boom. Chance to counter. Cemetery. Let's do there. We'll place a rock there. A worthless landmark in a vault with no direction. Attack speed for all units and movement speed. Sure. I'll place a meadow there. Heal 2 HP at the start of each day. Okay, it's pretty useful. Oh, got equipment we need to put on. Maybe I should auto pause on. I want another. Wait, what's a road lantern actually? Small spot of light. Reduce the maximum number of spawning enemies on the tile around it. Sure, let's put it there. See how far we can go. It's just the same. Damage to all, or 10% counter. Let's keep the 10% counter for now. If it's a lot of enemies suddenly. Ooh, got a sneeze. And it went away, so it's fine. If there's a lot of enemies on a tile, then we slap on this ring, I think. A vampire mansion, you say? Sure, let's put it there. Do anything this round of battle? Ooh, our level 3 shield though. Dang. It's pretty good. A bit more damage. And there we go. Bit more damage. Battles field. Spawns a chest on adjacent tile each loop. Yes. That's force defense, but vampirism and damage to all. Ooh. Sure. Ooh, got the mountain. Attack speed, vampirism. So much vampirism suddenly, 16%. I think you can only have one mountain, if I remember correctly. Let's hold on for it for now. Oh, that's a lot of mountains. Ow! He hit hard. There. Let's hold on for those. Back off, human. A vampire, where are your lands? If your farmers need help, I would be glad to offer it. No more lands, no more flock, only hundreds of years of emptiness. And hundreds of years of hunger. Save yourself while you still can. I don't know how long I can keep my head straight. What hundreds of years are you talking about? Your mind is easy to trick, but you can't trick my hunger. It demands its fill. Every sip, every drop of blood will go to satiate it. I'm too weak, but you can help me and I will set this crumbled world right. That's right. I'm doing this not for just myself, but for everyone. In the name of the greater good. So be grateful for my hard work and just let me bleed you dry. Angry vampire. Don't attack the chest. Vampires often owned their lands. They kept the peace and helped their settlements prosper. This one do at all. Now they're just pale shadows of their former selves, both physically and mentally. Apparently blood of other creatures can't sustain them. He wasn't joking about the hunger. Even the creatures around him were imbued with the power to drain someone else's life. We got the spear. Damage. A bit lower damage, but 16 counter, or percent counter. I'll take it. Spider cocoon. Ooh, another vampire. Right, they spawn whenever there's combat. Just finish it off now. Boom. Big ass mountain. A stone giant could support the sky itself if it weren't already gone. I don't think you can have more than one of them. Not allowed to put down another group. You spawn a goblin camp. Oh wait, the groovy goes on the road here. Okay, let's continue. Getting a bit low there. Oh, finally a chest piece. Do we want to pull back? Don't really have all that many rocks though. Oh god. Oh god. Let's try for one more loop. Be a bit greedy. Yeah, better. Ooh, that flies still. I think I value the damage. Spiders. Should Oblivion the... Okay, I will Oblivion this goblin camp. Really strong. As far as I remember. Ooh. Treasury. Oh, no, I remember. You build mountains and rocks around the treasury to unlock it. Or anything around it. I remember. Let's put it there. My mistake. slowly building this place up. I can go there. Believe I can handle it. No, the shield ab is better. Building it up. Flies everywhere. Ooh, a harpy. Oh, you're doing okay on life. Observation. More defense, more regen. Let's put it there. Let's open up this for all the loot. Pure damage. Putting another cemetery in this line. No, didn't do anything. Thought it did something special. Okay, let's continue. Ooh, counter. That much over here. It's a lot of spiders though. Sure. Should we call it quits on this loop or try one more? Moving damage to all though. Yeah. Numbers and attack speed, defense. Sure. Same damage, pure damage, counter, and numbers. No. Let's do it over there too. New treasury. Cemetery line. Yeah, let's be risky. Do one more round for it. Placed there. Then we destroy that. Do I want to risk it? return with these resources. This bar is filled. The boss of this chapter will appear. Don't think I'm experienced enough to fight against a boss. I do seem to remember there's 2 other characters to play, or classes. There's a warrior, and then there's a rogue and a necromancer, I think. Guess we'll see when we get that far. Not a cemetery. It's reduced. Let's hold off till we have enough to fill it out, or we get another treasury. Oh. No! What do you mean, no? You want to save the world, you want to ask for help. Our answer is no. How did you... But why no? We see far away, we see deep inside. For a long time there has been an emptiness instead of the sky, but it doesn't stop us from seeing. Your saving of the world is one-sided and naive. Each person sees their own way to save the world. That's why no one will ever join you. Fine, I don't fully understand it, but tell me your version. How do you see saving the world? By my progeny and kin, may they live and be strong. May they join the cycle of life and death. That is life, that is the world. I will kill you and feed your flesh to my starving younglings, and life will go on. And how many lives can your blade prolong as you kill again and again? Only one. I don't want you to die, and I don't want your children to die of hunger. Please try to see reason. If my mission succeed, the harpies can have all the sky and all the hunting grounds they need. I can't feed my children with your beautiful words. Farewell. The Glovo beacon. Increased attack speed. Kinda strong. I feel awful. By fixing one evil, I'm causing another. There's no home for harpies except in the highest mountains, but there's no food there. I can't even imagine how they managed to survive if their mountains were cut off from reality. Get the new ring. Sure. Let's open this. Defense 10, attack speed, regen, defense 12, damage to all. Let's go for it. The new meadow. Just put it up there. And fight an extra vampire. But only one though, don't need to stack him. A level 6 sword, nothing extra on it though. Don't really all that much damage to all, so maybe the raw damage is worth it. Let's try it. Straight damage. Oh. Blood path. What did I make? Not only ghosts are created, spawns a blood clot every 4 days. What have I done? That's a bit heavier hitting. No bird. Stuff spawns so fast. Ooh, a bit more health. Same defense. More attack speed, more evasion. Yes. This shield. Less defense. Counter and pure damage. Go for it. Oh, don't need more. Ooh, that counter though. Attack speed, defense. That's a lot of defense. Should probably get the road lantern. Starting to take a lot of damage. I don't have much healing anymore. That's actually more tempting. Less damage, but damage to all. No. Starting to take a lot of damage. I think we go back on this loop. Don't try and fight the boss. Let's do that. Some extra health. Max health, that is. Oh god, stop evading. It's not good for me. Ooh, that's a lot of spiders. HP at the start of every day. Putting down a road lantern here. There's a lot of enemies suddenly. Let's just oblivion it. Up, one fights. There we go. Let's retreat. Probably one more loop and the boss will spawn, but we are not strong enough to handle that. Let's just retreat with all our resources. Seems like quite a bit. Oh. People. I can't believe it. Hey everybody, the boy managed to return. Survivors? Does this mean I'm not alone anymore? Where did you come from? Is there still a place without darkness? We don't know where we came from. That or we can't remember. These few people are all that's left of our group, I think. You're not sure? We're not sure. We reached that conclusion based on the abandoned luggage and leftover daily rations. Each day we see the signs of other people's presence around us. But as far as we know, they don't exist and never did. It's like we forgot them. Forgot them? Exactly. It's as if people are disappearing every day. We instantly forget they existed. Just like we forgot where we came from, and our families, maybe even ourselves. My name is Yota. That I still remember. Everyone else's memories are not much better. That's why I remember so little about myself. Everything is forgotten. But wait, you said I managed to return. That means you remember I was here. Yes, that's why it's so important to us. We saw you leave, but you were gone before we could approach you. Listen, we can't keep wandering in this emptiness anymore. There's a campfire here and enough space for a few sleeping bags. A real luxury in these dark times. What do you say? Of course you can stay. I'd be very grateful if we could team up. I want to put everything right. I'm only beginning to remember the world as it was before. But there's no point to it without other people. It's too lonely without them. Remember the world. I don't get what you're talking about. I'm too exhausted. But we will be glad if you could help us, and we will be glad to help you. Just don't ask us to follow you out there. I don't know how you managed to return, but for us leaving the group is too dangerous. I'll ask no such thing of you. For now, I just want to have a place to return to. A place where I can hear other people's voices. Oh. We weren't joking about helping you. Here are the few things that survived the cataclysm. And don't vanish. Don't become forgotten. Take it. You might need it. Hey, some extra resources. Statistics. Five loops. 88 kills. You haven't been killed yet. Amazing. Oh, that's probably not gonna last. Okay, let's see. Potions heals 4% of max HP. Potions. You can take up to 3 potions with you. 2 potions are refilled at the camp. Unlocks the swamp card. Or we got the smithy, which opens the smelter and supply depot. I can't build any of this. I'm lacking a bit of food supply. But field kitchen, a very important place for any camp. If your nose isn't lying, there is good food here. 10% to the campfire's healing power unlocks the blood groove card. I mean, might as well, I guess. Let's build it here. Ooh. Do you know the difference between a good cook and a bad cook? The food made by a good cook is tastier. What, you were waiting for something more elaborate? Sometimes the truth is very simple. Look, I have a cauldron, a heart, a couple of knives, a bucket of potatoes, 3 onions, and some ham. Nothing special. Everything is very simple. But give me a few minutes, and everyone in this camp will be running to my table, following the tasty smell of a good stew. Oh, can upgrade it as well. Okay, and that's all we can build for now. Did you instantly unlock the gymnasium? It looks like that. Unlocks the ability to gain special traits for killing enough enemies during an expedition. And unlocks the village card. Cemetery crypts. That feels like could be where we get a new character. But I guess we have to keep on pushing before that. Let's see. What do we get for upgrading you? An extra apple. Looks like. Well, I think this is a good place to end episode 1 of this, where we got the tutorial and 1 loop. I do hope you enjoyed, and I do hope to see you in the next episode. Do let me know if I should tweak around the volume a bit, but until next time, bye bye.